Assalamu alaikum all viewers and dear students. Today we are going to proceeding the next exercise or MCQs on the vectors we have done in the previous video, question number 102. Now today we are going to learn question number 103, the projection of U and along J is given that. So first of all, I give the name here along J, that is considered as that is U vector. That is U is also given. We give the name V vector is equal to 0I plus J plus 0K. Now projection is required. Projection we have know that the formula projection of A on B. A on B if we write here. So A dot B and B magnitude. So that is the general formula if any. Now here projection of U and V is given that. So we write here projection of U on V. So we can write U dot V as V magnitude. So if we U dot V along J is 0 multiplied by this is 0 and B dot we can write here B dot J and 0 multiplied by C, that is also 0, is equal to V magnitude. V magnitude means 0 square and 1 square plus 0 square magnitude. So the result will be equal to J dot J. J dot J, we have know that J dot J is equal to 1. So we get here 1 and here 0 square, 0, 1 square under root is equal to 1. So we get the result B. And here B is the correct option here. B is the correct answer. We are proceeding question number 104. A, B, and C. It means the scalar triple product is given that here. Scalar triple product. If we are open this one, we can write A dot B cross B. So we know that if any B cross B is equal to B cross B and A cross A and C cross C, so this will be 0. Both vectors are equal. Two vectors are equal here. Two vectors are equal here. So their scalar product will be equal to 0. So A dot becomes 0 and that is equal to 0. And here the answer correct option A is the correct answer here. Dear student, here the magnitude of cross product, and cross product we know that cross product is given. Cross product magnitude and dot product has A dot B is given and his magnitude is also given. That are two vectors, their magnitude is one is 6 and the other is 6 under 3. Then the angle is required, angle is theta is required. So we are using here the definition, as we know that A cross B magnitude is equal to A magnitude and B magnitude sine theta. We can write here A magnitude is equal to A and B magnitude is B sine theta. We give the name equation number first, and here the result is also given that here is the result is 6 and AB sine theta. We give the name equation number first here. Remove this one here. Similarly, A dot B is given that A dot B magnitude is equal to A magnitude and B magnitude cos theta. So A dot B is equal to 6 3 under root is equal to here say A magnitude A and B magnitude B cos theta. We give the name equation number second. Now dividing equation number first, divide equation first and second to get what is the result. So if we divide 6 divided by 6 under root 3 is equal to AB sine theta divided by AB cos theta. Both are cancelled and here 6 are cancelled. We get the result 1 divided by 3 under root tangent theta. Sine theta divided by cos theta is equal to tangent theta. Here theta is required. Theta is equal to tangent inverse 1 by 3 under root. So theta is equal to, so tangent inverse 1 by 3 is equal to 30 degree. So now check the option here. B is the correct option. Question number 106. If the vectors u and v and w, three vectors are given and also given that coplanar. Coplanar here, according to the definition of coplanar, then what is the value of m? Here n is used. This is the unknown value. We are finding the value of M, and using the definition of coplanar, we know that the three vectors are coplanars if their scalar triple product is 0, A dot B cross C is equal to 0. So now I'm using this definition. According to this definition, the coefficient of I is equal to 1 and the coefficient of j is equal to -1 and k is equal to 1. Similarly, here V, so we are U dot V cross W is using this because three vector U, V and W are given. The coefficient of I we use here 1, 1, -2, -3 and similarly here 3 and minus M and 5. Now expanding by first row, so what is the result? We will get -10, minus into minus plus and we get minus 3m minus, we will change, actually here minus is according to the formula, here we put minus but here is already minus present, so we put minus into minus plus 1 and second column ignore 1 multiplied by 5 we get 5 minus minus 3 multiplied by plus 9 and plus 1, so third column ignore, so we get here minus m plus 6 is equal to 0. Now expanding this, open the brackets. Now we get -10 minus 3m plus 14 and minus m plus 6 is equal to 0. Now here constant value -10 plus 4. What is the result? Here we get minus plus 4 plus 10 plus 10 we get here and minus 3m minus m we get minus 4m is equal to 0. So if we change this result, 10 is equal to 4m. So m is equal to 10 divided by 4. So if we cancel 2 multiplied by 5 and 2 multiplied by, so we get 5 by 2 as the value of unknown value. Check the answer here. B is the correct option. And this on the xy plane, the position vector this is considered x and 0 and y. This is x-axis and y-axis. The position vector is any vector, that is position vector, it is represented, and p, x and y as any point. So that r is we actually represented by xi plus yj. So here the correct answer is C is the correct option, and xy plane area of triangle whose adjacent sides are given that area of triangle is required. So, in vector, we know that the area of triangles is equal to A delta is equal to 1 over 2 A cross B. So, this is the general formula in vector form. Area of triangle whose sides are given that we are using this formula. So, how we calculate, and here 1 by 2 the value of I, J and K. The first value is 3 and here L and M are used. 3 plus 4 and 0 and here minus 5 and 7. 7 is equal to 0. So if we are expanding by first row, what is the result? Expanding by first row, first row and first column I know this will be 0, minus j, and second column I know this will be 0, 0 minus 0, and third plus k. So we get here 21 minus into minus plus 20. So the result will be equal to here all are 0 this one, we get here 141 41k. So it means that the result of area is 41 divided by 2. The correct option is here B as the correct option. So the point is what is the position vector? The position vector of that vector that started or passes from the origin. So that is the position vector. Here M is point is given that -1 and 2 and 3. This is the position vector x-axis and y-axis. R is the position vector. So if we are finding here R is the vector OM. So we can write M minus origin. M is equal to -1, 2, 3 and origin minus 0, 0 and 0. So we get the answer -1, 2 and 3. If we are expanding by vector form, so -1i plus 2j plus 3k. That is the correct answer. Now we check the answer here. The first answer is C is the correct option. Thus we three coordinate system or space, we can say that this is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So if the angles are making along, this is the origin, any vectors, position vector, if we draw from p, x, y and z. So here will be represented by alpha and this is represented by beta and this is represented by gamma. So if we are finding the results, we know that according to vector L square plus m square plus n square is equal to 1 and here L represent cos alpha square plus cos beta square plus cos gamma square is equal to 1. Here the correct option is that one. Now check the option, where is the answer? And here C is the correct option. In this case, C is question 112. That is very interesting. The angle theta is required between two vectors. We already know that how we calculate theta. We know that theta is cos inverse A dot B, and A magnitude and B magnitude. So that is the formula if we are finding. Now look here, if we are using this formula, we are first find A dot B. In the place of U dot B is required. So 1 dot iota we get -1 and 2 dot 1 2 and j dot z is equal to 1 plus 2. Similarly here minus 1 and 2 minus 1 plus 2 divided by a magnitude means that 1 square plus 2 square plus minus 1 square. This is the first a magnitude. Similarly, if we are finding b magnitude, minus 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square. If we are expanding this one cos, so that will be 4, 4 minus 1, 3, and here we get 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1, also 1, 1 plus 1 plus 4. Now cos inverse 3 divided by, here we get 6 under root and also 6 under root. We can write here cos inverse 3, 6 under root, we can write square and both are cancelled. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, and cos inverse 1 by 2, cos inverse 1 by 2 is equal to, that is 60 degree. That is 60 degree. 60 degree. D is the correct two dimension plane, xy plane. A view is a vector along x-axis, that is along x-axis. And what is the along y-axis? And y-axis automatically that will be zero vector. So correct option is y component will be zero. Triple product is meaningless. There is meaningless means that that is completely wrong according to the definition of scalar triple product. Scalar triple product, according to the definition we have already discussed, A dot B cross C, we can write, or B dot C cross A, we can write, C dot A cross B, we can write, or we can write, these are the multiple values. If according to this definition we are applying here, this is the correct, this is the correct, and this is the correct, and this is the correct, and D option is here according to this definition. So D is the correct answer, because this definition we cannot write V dot U. Actually this dot is meaningless, and here is dot is meaningless, so we cannot use, and the scalar triple product dot here. So that point A given that 5a plus 7b. So now we are using here cross product. So cross product we can write 2 multiplied by 5 and a cross a. Similarly 2 multiply plus 2 multiplied by 7 b a cross b. Now plus 3 multiplied by 5 b cross a plus 3 multiplied by 7 b cross b, b cross b. So we have already discussed what is the result, and here now if we change the result here, so a cross a, according to the definition, this result a cross a we get 0, and b cross b, the result is 0 according to this definition, I cross I, and j cross j, and k cross k. These all results are 0 equal according to the vector product or cross product. So this is 0, we get here 14 a cross b, a cross b, and here a cross b plus Here is 15 B cross A, and this is also 0. Now if we change this the values, so in the cross product, so we can write this definition if we change the direction, because we change here, we can write minus 14 B cross A plus 15 B cross A. Now both are same, we get here 15 minus B cross A. So the correct option is here, and C is the correct option in this MCQs. If we are applying cross product on these two, so according to this definition, look here, this is I and J and K, and here I cross J, so the result will be get here K, and 3 multiplied by 3, we get here 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3, and I cross J plus dot K, and we get here 9, and I cross J we get K, and K dot K. Now K dot K is equal to 1 is equal to, both are, this result is equal to 1, so result is 9 is the correct option. Here D is the correct answer. If a vector u is multiplied by lambda is not equal to 0, if that is equal to 0, so the vector will be equal to 0, so that is not 0 but it is always positive, then the magnitude of the resultant vector will, what will be, so if this is constant value, positive constant value and greater than 0 also, so the magnitude is also required, magnitude of the resultant vector, so magnitude of u vector of the given vector is given that, so lambda must be multiplied, and the correct option is here lambda is multiplied, the magnitude of the given vector is the correct option. Here D is the correct option. Equal to tangent inverse y divided by x, and here theta is equal to tangent inverse along my and mx along x axis. So you check this answer in the option, and the option from the vector is already u1 I and v1 ji are both are absent. Automatically, if I is absent, automatically it makes along an x-axis, that answer is correct. How? Look here, if we are making here, this is along x-axis, and two vectors are given along, that is u and u cross v, and this is y-axis and z-axis. So u2 j and k means here u and y, z y z, y z, that plane is required, that plane lies y z plane is given that, so u2 u1 and u cross v is required, so u cross v automatically is u cross v is along x-axis are making, so if we are u dot v is running, we get u dot v and u dot v3 and u dot v2 and u dot v3, so I is along x-axis is lies on that position. 119, a scalar product here, dot product is required, dot product of two vectors, dot product means here a dot b, so their result is equal to 0 and theta will be 90. In this situation, theta will be 90 if their dot product is equal to 0. So in this case, they are perpendicular to each other. So Answer dot B as equal to A magnitude and B magnitude cos theta. So A is equal to B and cos theta is 90 degree and cos 90 is equal to 0 degree. No, AB is equal to 0. So it means that A is perpendicular to B. In this case, B is perpendicular is required. Cross product. Cross product is given that of two vector is 0. A cross B is equal to 0. So in this situation, what is the result? Uh, what is they are in this situation? We can say that they are parallel to each other. They are parallel. In this situation, the angle between that one is equal to 0. Theta will be equal to 0. Because y cross product, if we are applying the property A cross B, so is equal to A magnitude and B magnitude sine theta. And the cross product, vector product we are using. So A is equal to and B magnitude is equal to sine and 0. Sine 0 is equal to 0. So their cross product is 0. So it means that they are parallel to each other. They have the angle between two vector is 0. Edges of we know that the tetrahedron formula its volume is required. Volume is equal to 1 by 6 A, B, and C. So this is the general formula, the volume of tetrahedron. But here the name is changed L, M, N. So we can write 1 over 6 L, M, N, N. Now check the answer here. C is the correct option. C is the correct option here. In the previous question also, in the previous video also, so scalar triple coplanar means that their scalar triple product is 0. A dot B cross C is equal to 0. So yeah, or we can say that B dot A cross C is equal to 0 or C B cross A is equal to 0. All these definition we are applying, but here given that L cross M dot N is equal to 0. So this is called coplanar. And the last question, if A and B and C are given there, then A dot B cross C is equal to, given that here 2 is the quotient I and 4 and minus 1. These are the coefficient of A and B, the quotient 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1 and 2. And third one is 1, 3, 1, 3 minus 3. So what is the result? So if we are expanding by first row 3, this will be cross product of together. We get 3 minus 6 minus 4 into second column is ignored minus 9. 3 multiplied by minus 3 minus 9, 1 multiplied by 2 minus 2, minus 1, and third column is ignored 3, 9, and plus 1. So if we are expanding this result 3 minus 6 minus 3 and minus 4, here is minus 11 and plus 10. 10 we get 9 plus 1, 10, 10 multiplied by 1 minus 10, and here minus 9 plus minus into minus plus 44 and minus 10. And if we subtract this result 10 and both are adding minus 19 and 44. So what is the result here? If we are subtract this result 44, we get 4, 19, 9, 14, 14 plus we get 14 minus subtract 9, 14, 5 and 4 they get 3 minus 1 to 25. So 25 answer is not correct, but here we put here 25. 25 answer C is the correct option. Here C is the correct option. if we are expanding scalar triple product, dear students, question number 125 for any two vectors u and v, then u dot v whole square plus u cross v whole square is equal to what? According to the u dot product, scalar product and cross product, vector product, as we know that according to the formula of dot product, first I am applying here u dot u magnitude, v magnitude and cos theta. But here is square and u dot u and v magnitude is v and v cos theta. U dot v. So here square is required u dot v whole square. So we can write squaring on both sides cos square theta. Similarly, the cross product u cross v is we know that u magnitude and v magnitude and sine theta. And u magnitude is u, v magnitude is sine theta. Now taking squaring on both sides u cross v, we taking square on both sides u square, v square and sine square theta. Now, according to the question, both are adding these results. If we add here this result and this result, if we add, so the result will be equal to u dot v whole square plus u cross v whole square is equal to, we write here, a square b square cos square theta plus u square, sorry, here u is used u square v square and u square v square sine square theta. Now u square and v square are common. U square v square are common. We get here cos square theta plus sine square theta. So this result is equal to 1. So we get u square v square into 1 and u square v square is the correct answer. Here and the question is also used here a and b, but that is wrong. U square and v square and here u square and v square and here u square and v square and also now the correct answer here according to this proof we have done, so b as the correct answer. Parallel is given that, so the direction of the same vector according to the definition of given vector and whose magnitude is 1 also unit vector, but here is parallel. The given vector we can write 3i minus j plus k and magnitude of that vector 3 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square. So we get here the result. What is the result? 3i minus j plus k, we get under root 9 plus 1 plus 1, we get 11. Now check this answer in the option. Which option is correct? C is the correct option. This answer is correct. The projection of vector B on A means that B dot A on the magnitude of A. So this is the definition we are applying here. Projection of B on A. So it means that B dot A and magnitude of A. Now option is B is correct option here. B dot A is here, but B magnitude, no, this is wrong. This is the correct answer according to the definition. Then U cross V is required. U cross V cross product and cross product U cross V. So we can write I, J and K. Cross product, the coefficient of I is 2 and j is equal to 1, k is equal to 0 and here 3 and j is equal to 0 and k is equal to minus 1. So expand by the first row. So this result is minus 1 and 0 minus j and second one minus 2 and 0, plus k expanding by third column, ignore, so there is 0 and minus 3. Now we get the result here, minus iota multiplies minus minus plus 2j and minus 3k. So this is the correct answer. Now check in the option which is the correct answer, minus I 2j minus 3k. So option A is the correct answer here. Number 129, for two vectors L and M, then L dot M is what is that is called dot product or scalar product. So both are, but it is scalar product is also called here inner product. L dot A dot B is given that is called dot product. Dot product or scalar product. We can also add that is called inner product. So the correct option here is C is the correct option. Question number 100, minus k I minus k and cross product is required according to this definition if we are using the cross product I and j and k. So look here, here is k cross I, that is called anti-clockwise direction are given, so the result will be equal to, if we are finding I cross j, so the result is k. Here j cross k, the result is I, and here k cross I is equal to j. J is given here, and here minus, we get minus j. Minus j is the correct option here according to this definition. If we are applying, so this answer is correct. D is the correct option, minus J. Thank you very much for watching. Dear student, this is the last MCQs of chapter number 3rd, vector. Inshallah, I will proceed to the next chapter, sequence and series. Please pray for me and also subscribe my channel. If you are the new students, please share with your also your friends and dear candidates. Thank you once again. Please subscribe my channel.